Hello. How we doing? Thank you, Scott. Let's see. We've got a Meaty Hooks coming in with that sub. 38 months of support. Thank you so very much. How are you today? It says, life has been crazier the last year or so, so everyone who watched live as consistently. We are happy to have you, Meaty Hooks. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I hope life, I was going to say, life be lifin'. I hope it calms down a little bit for you here. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Scott, Kettis, hello. Let's see, we got Butts, we got Dex, Ravenlord, hello, Rowill, hello, Pepin, hello. We got a Teague, Mazda, Wasted Mind. How we doing today? Norman, hello, welcome in. All right, they're very hard to see on camera at the moment. This matte black on camera is, it's hard to see. But we have Possessed for the Black Legion, so we're going to work on those today. I'm going to try and get some of the gold and some of the other colors on here really quickly so that you can actually see them. Yeah, they're just void. Stare into the void, chat. But yeah, all this is a model color black, but because it's so matte, it just, even with me messing with the camera, it's just tough. Yeah, we're just painting the void now. John Cena black, perfect. Honor first, hello, how are you? So yeah, let's go ahead and get some gold on this boy so you can actually see him. What are you guys up to today? What have we got, chat? That's right, Black 3.0 or whatever they're on now. I am the only person that can use this color. No one else may use my matte black. Everyone says, I actually found a couple of my Shadow Spear Greater Possessed the other day. Pick up a box of these duders so they have friends. Always friends. And then, yeah, I'm going to be using Retributor Gold. So if anyone likes this gold, it is Retributor Armor from Games Workshop. That's what we've used on all of the Black Legion. I've used so much of this gold. Made sure to stock up before these came in, so I got a few more. I discovered there's a demo of a game made by the people who made Oxygen Not Included. Already booking 600 hours to get through the demo. What? What? Anyone else trying the demos with Steam Next Fest? Tomorrow we're going to be playing some. I've got a few games picked out that I think would be fun to play together. There's a couple that I wanted to try, like that I've had on my wish list. I will say if there's any specifically you guys want me to check out, maybe throw them in the Discord. You guys kind of know the games I like to play. If it's like way outside the genres that I normally talk about, I probably will not check it out. But if it looks like a good fit, we'll throw it on. But tomorrow we'll be doing video game demos. Needs to be a Warp Shadow Black. It really does. It really should be. We got it, is what we've got here. It's pretty nuts. This is obviously an exaggeration. If it's anything like, in the end, it's going to take a couple 100 hours for me. That's awesome, though. I love when there's games where you just know you're going to get stuck in like that. Like, you're already planning for. Kind of like when Final Fantasy comes out. Like, I know I'm probably just going to park it in front of the TV for a while. That's going to be my life for like a week. And I'm okay with that. I like when those types of games come out. Oxygen Not Included, but abbreviated up. Anyone else playing any games? I was kind of talking to Scott about Diablo and how, like, the grind with the end game, I just haven't wanted to play it. It was really good through the story, and then you get to the end game and you're just like, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to keep pumping time into this. I don't know, I'm not enjoying it, the end game portion of it. It's very grindy and it takes a long ass time. Yeah, we're not even to like what a lot of people are kind of stuck on at the moment. Like, I don't know. It feels like I hit 50 and then I hit a brick wall and that's it. I'm another tier in 40 plus levels, yeah, and I don't want to do it right now. I just don't want to. I don't feel like I make any progress. Is Diablo still a Skinner box of the game? Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I don't know. It was really fun through the story, and like for a little bit after, when you start to get like the world events and stuff. But man, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do with the seasons, I think. If it's not as big a grind for those characters, I'll, you know, invest some more time, but I don't know. Any other games you guys are playing? Part of me wants to go back and finish up Bolt Gun. I may do that tonight. If I can get some video game time. I've got to do admin stuff today. Now with microtransactions. Pretty much. Pretty much. You do a major buff to XP, yeah. Just another game with another season pass. That's fair. That's fair. Either a buff to XP or just more things to do. More ways to do it. Let's see, what else is going on? Last night watched Scott with Zoom Zooms. I worked on more of our Moonstone. You guys want to see where my Moonstone's at? So I worked on the last guy. So here is our last boy for that crew. So if you guys missed it, here is, I worked on her a little bit more. She's still got a fair amount to go. And our little rat man. So there's where the Moonstone crew ended up after last night. So I'm going to have 2 crews almost done. I need to learn how to play this game. But they've been a lot of fun. So here's my little tub of almost finished skirmish games. They're so fun. I know, I couldn't stop painting. I was just like, if I just keep going, I can get them finished. So I did. And then I started edge highlighting the last 4 intercessors. So I've got them to finish today. Before some more Imperial Fists come in, because they are needed for a tournament. Now that we have different unit sizes, we needed a few more Imperial Fists for the next tournament. So I'm going to bump them up the line here. Get them done before the next project. You plan on trying anyone at ReaperCon? I don't know if anyone has it for ReaperCon. The plan was Adepticon. I don't know if anyone going to ReaperCon has it. I guess I can ask. I don't think Crowell or Noob or Bill would have it. And I don't even know it to teach. I don't have the rulebook or anything. I can't even teach it. So. I guess I should figure that out, huh? What game? Moonstone. Is what Scott's asking about. Okay, I'm gonna ask. You guys mentioned the combat patrols. How are we feeling about it? I have not looked, so I don't know anything about them. How do we feel about what they showed today? William, hello. How are you? I pulled... It is back, yeah. I pulled something out for you. I pulled out my Warhounds. So here's where we got the other day. We did some tapey tape action. Got... This goes here. Ah. Yay! And an owl. Yay! And then I have all the weapons. I've got the heads are separate. I'm kind of down to the silver for all of the frame and everything. That's what I've got left. Titans go blah. So I pulled those out just for if you came by today. But that's where they're at. So I'll keep working on them at some point. How are you? What you up to today? They're beautiful. Thank you. No, you. No, you. What you up to? Goodness says, no, God, no, please, no. Greenleaf, welcome in. How are you? Everyone says, the idea is neat. I'm not a fan of how they've set the loadout for every model. Okay. I saw you guys posted, like, the Havocs. I didn't know if that was, like, across the board that's how it was. Okay, so is every model in the Combat Patrol a certain loadout? When do we get Pinna Boarhound Ludba? A good question. A good question. I do have 2 more Warhounds. A good question. For now, though, we're going to stick with Legiocritus, because they're pretty. And I want to get a little force together so I can play some Titanicus. I wanna try playing this game. I basically want to get everything. I want to get everything together in case I'm not feeling 10th. You know? So I want to have, like, my Malifaux stuff together. I want to have the Moonstone stuff together. Get Titanicus together. Still want to try 10th, but just in caseies. I'm going to have some other stuff, too. Hey, Brats, welcome in. How are ya? Havocs are probably the worst. Oh, okay. There's a handful of units in the whole thing that has a really weird effect on. Havocs are 1. Mid-warriors seem to be all melee or all shooty, instead of why not both. Gotcha. Looking at Votan dictates what heavy weapons you get. Most of the rest are fairly generic units, like line infantry, some characters with set weapons. Okay. And I feel like those, like, heavy squads... Like, every time I've tried to play 40k, I try to get, like, the same weapon across the squad, and it doesn't feel like that's the point. So I think it kind of makes sense. That seems to be, like, their intent all along. I'm just that weirdo getting, like, 3 kits so I can have all missiles or whatever it is. So, like, my gut feeling to that is like, oh, that kind of makes sense, but if that's not what you're wanting to take, then, yeah. But then the point of the combat patrol is anyone can take that loadout and be able to play a game, so at some point you gotta rein it back. You don't even get every unit in your combat patrol. Grey Knights have to pick to take the Terminators or the Dread Knight. Okay. Oh, I thought they were, like, set lists. So there are some options, then. I thought that was the point of the box, was that's what you take. Unless I misunderstood that. I ain't complaining. Kazarkin played with his brother last night. Said he had a lot of fun, even though his army is dookie right now with Admech. I've heard Admech seems to have more problems at the moment. Just with some of the way the keywords kind of work across the army. Like Symmetry too, but I think people should have options. Just like the point of the Combat Patrol format is very much a quick, casual game mode. Game in a box. That's what I thought. And then I guess there are some options. I thought the idea was you just throw that box on the table and you're good to go. I thought you would take everything in the box. Grey Knights have to choose. Haven't looked at the other forces. Okay. Interesting. It'll be cool to see how many armies are that, I guess. But at the very least, like, you don't have to buy more stuff. So I wonder if that's just how they balance the ones that have more stuff in each box. Okay, well, that sounds interesting. I want to point out for the record that I stopped listening to Tool to be here. My commitment to the community cannot be questioned, unlike Will, who cares not for our community. You can always have Tool on in the background, you know? As much as I would love to have Tool on stream, I can't do it. But you can. How are you, Son of Horus? Welcome in. If it helps, I have Chaos today. I don't know how much that helps, but I have the Void that we are currently putting gold on. Because they are matte black at the moment. I feel like maybe we should just work this boy up. Since he's got some colors. But we paint the Void. Imagine there's going to be an odd one if the box contents are too powerful compared to those. Yeah, and then you just have the choice on what you take. I think that makes sense. Only so much you can do when the boxes are already out in the wild. Hey, Z-Decker, welcome in. Still sick, playing D4. Watching Nikki. How is D4 coming along? Welcome in. We are, for everyone coming in, I'm working on Possessed. This is for the gigantic Black Legion army. We're adding on to it. And they are, right now they're airbrush matte black, which is making it hard for my camera to pick up. But I'm trying to get some more colors on here so you can see them. Having Tool and Nikki being pumped directly into my ear holes would be too much for my brain to handle. Likely lead to a terminal meltdown. Okay, that's fair. We are both pretty awesome, so I get it. I get it. Are you like me where you can't listen to like 2 different things at once? I can't. I just straight up can't. My brain doesn't process that. Norman says we're gluing Warcry today. In the end, it's just 2 of us, but hopefully we'll get through most of them. Nice. Looks like Custodes are the only other box that has to choose. All the others get full contents. Less than an hour, I got 3 unique rogue items. Wow. You're having much better luck than we were. Oh God, no. I spend all the time both in stream and on a call with people. I don't know how you do it. I'm such a visual person that if I have to do a couple audio things, my brain just breaks. I get like a headache and stuff. I can't do it. I wish I could. Alright, I think his knee pad is probably also that, but I'll come back to that. Okay, let's see what else we got. Let's get the other side of here. Got the back of that leg. All the gold today. If I try to listen to music and you talk at the same time as trying to actually pay attention to work and recode, I think I would short circuit. And then here I am putting background music to my stream. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. Thing is, there for a spec I don't use. Oh, that does stink. Throw it in the stash for later, maybe. Maybe. Hey, Gone 1, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on some Possessed for the Black Legion. Adding on to our massive army. Let's see, with ADHD I can focus on games better if I have a stream in the background. I like to have like one thing in the background. I can do either a stream or music. But that's kind of my limit. After that, like I can't do it. Yeah, no lyrics for the background music. That helps. If I don't have streams in the background, I'll just keep trying to read something on the off screen. End up ruining my gaming. I like to have... I'm a background noise kind of person, whether that is music or a stream or a TV show. Alright, so for their skin, I've been doing Rakarth flesh with washes. So let's start some of that. It'll have to dry, but we can get that in our silver start at least. So you can at least see what we're working on. One of the things I like about painting is I can watch something while I do it. Completely different part of the brain, yeah. Alright, where did Rakarth flesh go? There you are. We'll get that. We'll get our silver, which is going to be Lead Belcher again. Speaking of massive armies, I've been on the big trade this morning. I'm about to have another 40 gaunts to be painting. Ew. No. No. I'll paint the new ones. That's all I'm painting. Like the Neuro gaunts and the little barb gaunts. I ain't painting none of the new Termagaunts. I can't do it. I'm gonna lose my mind painting more gaunts. Oh, bug trade. Okay. I figured you were wheeling and dealing. No. No more bugs for me. I like the barb gaunts. Yeah, I think they're cool. So I'll paint those. But any other, like, Termagaunts? Nah. It's a no for me, dog. I've done my time. I've done my time. But since if I try and code watch something, only one part gets accomplished. That makes sense. look, chat, we've also got to paint on Ultramarine. Right there on our base. Hooray! I think we've got a few of this little guy to paint, too. Barb guns look disgusting as far as game balance goes. Perfect. China's Rube, how you doing today? Welcome in. I like the barb gaunts. I think they look cool. Okay, where is... I have to pull up the picture for these guys. What is skin? What is armor? What is metal? The just eternal question for this Chaos Space Marines. This looks to all be skin. But if I tune in and out of whatever is not code, depending on how involved or complicated a particular part is. Which is why audiobooks don't work for me. Yeah, I mean, it's like 20 minutes so I concentrate and then I'm just lost. I do the same. I can't do audiobooks. I wish I could. I can make it about 10, 15 minutes, and then I start to treat it like music, and then I can't do it. I wish I could, though. I would tear through the Heresy books if I could, through audiobooks, but alas, it's not meant to be. Who's going to buy the GW cards versus print out your own? Printing. They're going to be out of date so fast. No, thank you. I've learned my lesson. Getting cards from Games Workshop. I'll print my own. No, thank you. What are you thinking, C. Decker? No faith in GW when it comes to cards. That often things change. Exactly. Exactly. Especially if they're moving to more of a living rule set. I will print and then reprint if I need to. Case in point, the new, very bad version of APOC came out. I bought all the Chaos cards and they completely changed them 2 weeks later, yeah. Not worth it, in my opinion. Even as someone who likes having reference cards. Because, like, I'm a cheat sheet kind of person when I'm learning a game. I'll do my own. Well, it's a Slam. How are you? Slam, we get to work on Black Legion again. Isn't that exciting? And a Badger. Hello, how are you? What you up to today? Well. Trying to figure out what's skin, what's armor, what's metal. All the black and gold, baby. Thank you, Slam. Appreciate it. Will be much needed today, I'm sure. You'll see me seeing print a faction of 4x6 index for about $16. There you go. Aaron Adar, welcome in. How are you today? I just stick them in my binder book thingy. It's perfect. Yeah, I used to do the same. I used to have like my army lists and everything in a binder. Did it look super nerdy? Yeah. Did I have everything I needed? Yeah. See, Aaron says, I tried oiled washes on those bears I was painting last 2 months. Never going back to the normal washes. You mentioned that the other day, I think. Glad you got to play with them some more. They are nice to work with. Age of Sigmar cards are worth it because things change so rarely. Everything's still useful through the entire edition, yeah. It's really interesting seeing the difference between the systems, game systems. Opposed to Age of Sigmar and 40k. Simultaneously the most common gold, and the color that no one has ever seen before. It really is interesting. I think the biggest thing that I have found with people asking about it is most people thin it too much, and that's what it is. So they come here and it's going on like super easy, and it's because they've thinned the paint too much. So it's really interesting to see. Okay, it's really hard to get to the rest of his arm here. There. Let's see, Badger says, just got back from the fancy house, hunting a laptop now. Good luck with the hunt. Hope everything going well. I'm trying to remember what colors I used for some of this. Let's switch to our silver for a little bit. D4, I'm riding a ghost horse with the moose armor. Nice. The difference in color and highlights and shadows, the ability to clean it on demand is freaking awesome. Oils are pretty fun like that. I need to block out some time to mess with them some more. Because I would like to. My goal is I would like to do a bust in oils at some point. Like full oil paint. But with commissions it makes it tricky because I've just got so much stuff on my desk. So that's my goal here. Now that we're getting caught up on things, the goal seems a little bit more in reach. But it says, won't try oil washes for a long time. No way I'm getting an entire new paint medium. That's kind of the thing. You've got the oil paints themselves, the thinner, everything you need to get things cleaned up. I just don't have room on my desk at the moment. Oil paints are worth a look at sometime. They are nice. But I understand what Butts is saying. I'm in that kind of same spot. You could purchase a bunch of oil sets without even having gotten proficient at acrylics. You skip over it. You go straight to oils. Just dive on in. Head first. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Certainly not you. I was gonna say, slam paint's good, but he won't hear that from me. So I didn't try and take that approach this time. Because he won't listen to it. Even though slam good painter. He won't listen to me. Alright, there's that. We might need to pull him up. I don't know what some of this is. These chaos models, man. We got so much stuff going on. I know we need a little bit more gold here. I'm pretty sure that the little skull kneecap is gold too. We're just gonna do it. It's because you insist on turning the stream into a house of lies. Whatever, man. Slam paint good. I have proof. I have physical proof in the other room. Okay. There's that. Get some more on here. I think I want to try edge highlighting the black armor and see if that helps. It's just, I wish they showed up on camera a little nicer. Ugh. Let's see what else is going on. That's kind of our hobby news, right? That's the combat patrol. Yesterday we had a new Age of Sigmar model with the ogre with the banner pole with the guy on top. I did like JPick threw a photo in the Discord of him as more of like a backpack. I think I like that more, but they both look cool. They're both very Warhammer. I limit myself somehow, because I walk through the art supply store, I can see myself using every medium they have. I need to start playing with more of it. I think especially with commissions and just trying to finish my own stuff, because I want everything to match. Sometimes I don't spend the time playing with other stuff. I need to take some time and do it. It's just with limited time, I tend to stick with what I know it's going to work. I need to do a bit more of that. Local Carousel Museum has a horse carving class that I keep thinking about. I think you should do it. How often do you get to carve a horse? Uh-oh, what do we got, Slam? You just hop on up there. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Inks for the underpaint and airbrush, you can do that, yep. Inks are fun to play with. Now I suck with oils. It's the first step to getting good at something. I'll say it every time. Alright, he's starting to look like something. You think that he's a local butcher? Wow. Poor Butts. This kills the horse. Muffin Princess, welcome in. How are you? I'm trying to get the Black Legion to look a little nicer on camera. They are in a matte black paint, which my camera has a hard time with. So I'm kind of just painting the void at the moment. How are you? I promise they look good. Promise. And a hoot. Hello. How are you? What you up to today? We're trying to get these possessed started. We'll have them today. I will probably finish them off stream though, if I'm honest. Like the rest of the unit. I have an entire tub of them. There they are. There's the void. So the rest of them I will do off screen. But you guys said you wanted to see them. So they are here today. Gone tomorrow. Yes, matte black. Famously reflective on cameras. Yep. Chat wanted them though, so they're here. I think chat just likes to see the full Black Legion spectacle. See, excited and a bit overwhelmed. Have lots of things to do today, but I'll be painting at the meetup again. I'm so glad you're doing the meetup again. That'll be fun. What are you going to be working on today? Hey Shaggyfoot, welcome in. I got into painting officially recently. One thing I have trouble is keeping my hands steady. Y'all have any tips? Yep, Dex has a couple. Stay hydrated. Don't drink caffeine. What do I do with my current cup of coffee? Well, but those are tips. The other tip I can give is brace your hand as much as you can, so you can see even while we're just talking. I have this hand set on my desk, and you'll commonly see me kind of anchor myself with my pinky on the model. So the more you can kind of brace yourself and brace the model, that helps as well. And then yeah, stay hydrated. I know when I get hungry, I start to get a little shaky. Blood sugar, water, all that good stuff plays into it as well. But yeah, I think bracing yourself with the model can be I would say it's probably the big one for me. You'll see me do it a lot without even like thinking about it. Watching Twitch before work. Thanks so much for coming by, Hoot. I appreciate it. I hope work goes well today. Let me fix this gold here. Shotgun the coffee, run a lap, nap after crash paint. Or that. Slam also has ideas. We let Slam into the ad maker again. Slambot is giving advice for fellow bots. Anchoring yourself's a great idea. Less caffeine, I think, is something I'll put on the shelf, but I do drink a lot of water. I feel that. I say the caffeine thing, but you guys will see me every stream with either a coffee or a Monster, so I also don't abide by it. It does help if you notice you're more shaky than usual. That may be what is happening. Hey Dirk Bob, welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're getting there. They're a little tricky on camera with the black armor, but we're getting there. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Hey Grey Mouser, welcome in. I have so many ideas. I don't know why people don't listen, right? Oh, dang it. I forgot to update that one. That social should also have my exclamation YouTube. I've got more videos going up today. If you want to check out, right now, I'll be honest, there's a lot of like shorts going up until I can get more stuff on. Yesterday, the Kingdom Death unboxing went up, so you can check that out. Sub, like, comment, all the things. Help me out. I appreciate it. The plan is to do some more short-form video stuff as we keep working on YouTube. So, more to come. That's just what I've got right now. Work in progress. Ow. We have 500% more vamps. Yep. That's right. All vamps all the time. There is, Son of Forest. Ring the bell. Shaggy says, it's funny because I worked in coffee shops growing up. Never drank coffee. Always tea. I was only at a coffee shop in walkable distance that the problem finally started in my 30s. Sub, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm trying to grow it a bit. I know that I am late. But with Twitch being Twitch here lately, I'm going to try and be over there a little bit more. I think eventually I would like to try a live stream over there and see how that goes. Unsubbed. Thanks, Slam. Thanks. 500% of 0 is still 0. But we have one, we do have a revamp, so it's okay. We have 500 revamps. Well, aren't you a Debbie Downer? Why is this still a command? I can't bring myself to delete it. That's why. Because it makes me laugh every time I see it in there. Well, thank you for the subs and the one unsub. I appreciate it. I'm trying my best, chat. Yesterday was a rough day as I get some of this figured out. So thank you. I appreciate it. I'm struggling a bit with all this. Just hate that. I don't know. I feel like a lot of creators will say similar. It's not my fault that I'm having to do all this, which makes it very frustrating, you know? Because Twitch is being a butt, I have to figure all this out. So it's very frustrating. So thank you, everyone, for all the support. It's a whole new beast, but now you can crush it on you. I hope so. Well, yeah. It's just a lot. I'm holding out for the thirst trap technique video. Oh, we just gotta put it in motion. Thirst trap, all the things. What do you think Scott's here for, right? Right? Let's go on Twitch. Yeah, Sam's got a little bit of it. We're changing partner things, money splits, messing with sponsorships. They had this big thing about branded content. So, like, the advertisements you see on people's streams for, like, the things that, like, we can put on our overlay. Getting greedy, yeah. That's a good way to sum it up, Shaggyfoot. So some of that doesn't affect my stream, like, specifically. Like, we're smaller than where a lot of those changes are happening. But it all affects us, right? Basically, what they had would kill events as we know it. So, like, the big charity events, the big, like, esports events. So they walked it all back because of that, because people rightfully gave them a mouthful about it. But it's just one of those things where if those are in the works, what else is in the works? So it's interesting. But just to make sure I can still pay bills, we're gonna focus on the old YouTube. I think the other thing I decided is whatever game demos we don't get to tomorrow, I'm gonna YouTube it. So you guys can check out more with me. Let's get more than Elon. Cool hair, lots of friends, Musk somehow, I guess. I mean, here's the other thing. Amazon's not gonna bail out Twitch. If anything, Amazon will just cut Twitch out. So Twitch has to figure out what they're doing, and the way that they're doing it so far is not good. Yeah, they're not handling it super great as far as creators are concerned. So, but that's okay. I should have been on YouTube anyway, so this is just kind of that final little kick in my pants to do it. So We probably should have done this like a year ago. You know, it'd be a good game for YouTube. Alien Isolation, great, thanks. Love it. You two can spend 6 hours watching me run around in a circle because I don't know where I'm going. And before Twitch gets bought by Kick, we all end up fueling gambling regardless. Here's the fun part. Kick uses Amazon Web Services. If they decide to crack down on gambling, Kick is using their competitors' servers to run. I think it's funny. Live Madness, hello, how are ya? Somewhere in alternate universe, Alien Isolation stream Nikki's still trying to find a way to open that one door. Probably. I wish her well. I wish her well. That Nikki's probably ended it at some point. Yeah, just ended it. You should be pressured into playing all the horror games for content. It's like Apple using Samsung chips. It is. It is. This could have been a Salamander stream. It could. It still can. Look. Ah. Instead, we get to paint the void with gold. What you up to, Alive and Madness? How's the day going? Most people use Amazon stuff? Yeah. It's just, it's the competitor. And if they decide they don't want to deal with gambling stuff, because that's all Kick is. It's just funny how it all works. Yeah, she KYS'd herself, yep. I don't think that Nikki's there anymore. I think that Nikki probably found an airlock and ended it. Family Fantasy, welcome in, how are ya? I'd migrate to Kick if they place the softcore Igor category just called chatting better. I mean, just don't go there. Just don't go there. It's the same as Twitch. If you don't like ASMR, don't go to ASMR. I still think, and I know Sam agrees with me, just make that a category. Just make Twitch After Dark. Make it a category. Boom. Done. Easy. Next. Solved. Amanda says, I'm just working. Taking the kiddos to see Elemental tonight, though. I think Panda went to go see that. Yeah, Twitch Red should have been a thing forever. If they want to throw money at the screen, then let them. Let them do it. The hard part with that is, and we kind of saw it with the hot tub streams, right? Is advertisers don't want to do that. But if it's a separate thing, they can opt out of it. So just like that. Solved. Solved. I watched a stream once where the dude, where's the dude and his lady. Dude is playing Resident Evil 7, I think. Lady was holding on to a brim glass of water, so she got jump scared, the water went flying everywhere. Man, the beginning of RE7's so good. So good. I don't even like scary games, and the beginning of that game is so good. Isn't After Dark just pools and hot tubs and half of just chatting? Don't they make websites for the stuff they do? Twitch could have a piece of that pie. And they're just like, nah. Nah. I feel advertisers would not want to be in it until they saw the money they could make. I think that's the weirdest part, right? Because, like, usually the pushback is that, like, credit card companies don't want to deal with schmeck's work. So, like, other companies and other websites can't offer stuff like that. It's because it takes away from, like, the credit card processors and things like that. But, like, look at all that money you're just leaving on the table. That's why they don't. The advertiser money would be pulled back. I think it's so silly, though. So silly. But yeah, that's why it's not a thing. It's advertisers. Advertisers. There's After Dark version that users have to verify age. Just get adult advertisers anyway. I think that's part of it with Twitch, too, is they don't have a way to verify age. And they've mentioned that specifically before, so. But yeah, I super you a slam. To make a legitimate category, it gives permission for people to load that category, and then I'll just take over Twitch. Again, if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. It's the same as hot tubs. Tired of people blaming this category for things. If you don't want to watch it, don't go to it. Roger, hello, how are you? Just like if you don't want to go to, yeah. If you don't want to see porn, don't go to porn websites. I don't know what to tell you. Oh. America, terrified of prawn. Also America, loves prawn. It's the strangest thing. I don't know. Hey, Wayward Prophet, welcome in. How are you? We are talking about the silliness of the internet and painting some Possessed. I'm trying to get gold on our just void here so you guys can see the minis. But matte black is very tough to see on camera, so hopefully here soon they will look like something. Who doesn't love prawn? They're just little dudes. Just silly little guys. But they put that on there, then people have to, like, actually parent their kids. Whoa. Check on things they're watching since they care so much. That's right. Imagine. Imagine. Avian, hello. How are you? Celebrity feet pics isn't prawn, is it? That's very specific. That's very specific. There's websites for that too. Let's get in on that. Get in on that. Gumbo. I'm with you, Avian. That sounds amazing. It's been a long time since I've had gumbo. That sounds really good. Painting metallics on black is incredibly satisfying. It really is. Especially next to this matte black, because you've got the very, very matte armor. And then this very pretty metallic going right over it. It's some nice contrast. You made gumbo last night. We're all on the same page. Let's just gumbo it up. Sounds so good. You hate prawn stacks? I don't have them super often. But when I do, though, I kind of go ham. And then I don't have them again for a while. But I have to parent my children. It's less time to drive around in my new crew cab pickup. Well, I don't know what to say. There was an obvious Twitter troll, I hope, argument that people shouldn't have adult images on their walls in their home in case little kids are looking through the windows and see it. Silliness. Hey, Methalian, how are you? Didn't you get sick of painting the scheme? I did, but now they're back. How are you? We are adding on to the gigantic army that we were working on before. We've had a break from them, so that helps. But, yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. Shellfish in general I can't stand. That's fair. I'm not big on seafood. In general. I can do a little bit of it. Like, I don't get the hype for, like, lobster or crab leg or... I don't get it, but some people go crazy for it. Ugh. What Cajun food can Scott eat? Stuff without seafood. Yeah. Yeah. Which limits things a bit. It do limit things a bit. Shrimps is bugs. They're good though. Let's see, waiting for Magic the Gathering Arena to update. Right now, only random people can get online. Oh, it is Tuesday. Well, best of luck. I hope it's up soon. I remember when we would play Arena. Sometimes those maintenance things took a while. Is there like a new deck or anything being added today, or is it just regular updates. I have not kept up with stuff. Lobster's nice with steak once in a while, but I don't get the fanciness of it. Yeah. Like, I would never be like, let's treat ourselves to some lobster. So, yeah, it's fine. Man Scythe, hello! Are we possessed bunnies? Let's go. How are you today? I have a bucket of them. So I have a lot of gold to do. So we, chat decided they wanted to see them today, so we're tackling some of them. The bucket o' chaos. Ooh, some jambalaya. Oh, it's the Lord of the Rings update. Okay, so those are all getting added today. La 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 la, I'm ignoring this. I mean, playing it on Arena would be better than having to buy all the cards. That scared me. Wait. I didn't touch that and now it's loud. What the hell? Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Clams are about my favorite seafood. I don't think I've ever had clams. That's how they get you. It starts at, here's some free cards, and you buy 100 packs. I was just saying, if you wanted to check them out, that seems like a better way to do it than going to get the cards like we used to do, you know? You want the cards, don't you? The artwork is very pretty for the Lord of the Rings set. It's true. Very pretty. Only of 10. How many possessed equals a bucket? I think it's 18 is a bucket. I have the new ones and then 2 of the first ones. Where did they go? The regular boys from the old, like, start collecting. I have those 2 as well in here. I hope whoever gets the One Ring card burns it live on stream. It's pretty nuts watching all of that. With that card. I don't keep up with a lot of Magic stuff anymore, but I do occasionally see stuff about that. Oh, his backpack's all like busted up. What's going on back here? Still the worst part of painting these guys is figuring out what material everything is. Hey Solas, welcome in. How are you? That's true. You could go get bigger bucket. For more possessed. How are you? Welcome in. We are painting possessed. I'm trying to get gold on all these boys. But it's a lot. Thank you, chat, for keeping me company while we paint gold. It's crazy how much people are willing to throw out a piece of foil cardboard. I mean, we threw a decent amount of money at them. I wouldn't spend that much on a single card, but if that is your hobby, I can see it. You know, I'm just going to keep doing gold. It's not super fun, but we're getting a lot done. How many rashes should this Beast of Nurgle have? Oh, goodness. I'm gonna go with Solus, though. 7 for Papa Nurgle. That's a lot of rashes for one little beastie, but makes sense. Beanie's guessing the 1/1 ring is going to be in a Christmas bundle. The whales are buying highly inflated priced art packs. Gosh. It's tempting to buy a few packs, see if I get lucky and get the ring. I don't even know which versions of pack it's in, so Wadsey is inadvertently saving me money. You're alive. How is everyone? We're good here. Also alive. Also alive. Making a start on our bucket. Good thing I'm also working hard and not being distracted by chat. Not here. Not here. I hope work goes well today, Slam. I think today is my admin day. I've got to catch up on emails I gotta get some more crap up on eBay. I have some photos to take. I don't think I get to do much more painting after stream today. If I do, it'll be badge paint. It'll be salamanders or these guys. Oh boy. It's gonna be some 10-year-old that gets it. Has no idea what the card is. Ends up in clothespin to a clothespin to a bike wheel. Yep. Goes through the laundry. We'll never know. We'll never know. Can you play the Lord of the Rings cards in a Magic the Gathering game? I believe so. Well, I'd be commander, right? It is not standard legal. Okay. I'll wait for the Magic people to chime in more. I know it's commander. Other than that, I'm not sure. I can wait for the fervor to die down and find itself randomly uncertain to something. Give it to an influencer? Yeah. I think they're in Cube. I don't even know what Cube is. It's gonna be like the guy who used a bunch of old Magic cards to mask his tires and he was spray painting his rims. Someone pointed out there's at least one Mox and a Black Lotus half covered in spray paint, stuck between the rim and the tire. It's gonna be in like 20 years, gonna be in a video folding it up to prop a table, yeah. That's exactly what it's gonna be. Only people talking about stories. Okay, yeah. So I guess if you're interested, take a look before you spend some money. With the way that, like, I've seen posts and things about it, I guess I thought it was legal in more things, but maybe not. Take a look. I uninstalled Arena and everything, so I haven't been doing anything Magic related. Only plastic avian? Probably a good way to go. Gotta run to the vet, pick up the cat, be back in a minute. Sounds good, Dex. Hope kitty cat's okay. We will see you later. We'll probably still be painting gold when you get back. I guess, has anyone been playing any other games? Either, I know some people have been playing 10th Ed for 40k. Got some Magic talk. Anyone else playing anything right now? Even blood for the blood guns on cooldown. Well, it's okay, it'll come back. We've reached the point, I only get 10 like sound clips that I can use in the channel point thingy. So now I'm having to get more selective about what we add. I thought I'd get more, I only get 10. The One of One Ring is not a mechanically unique version. It's available only in an Ian Collector Booster. See, waiting for the trombone. See product packaging for specific disclosures. Read our daily Magic the Gathering article for additional details. Commander and Jumpstart is where you can play Lord of the Rings, looks like. It's crazy to me that it's essentially a meme format. It seems to be the most popular. Oh, Commander's the best. Yeah, no, you don't have to keep up with all the standard shit. We've kept our cards for Commander. I probably won't play Standard ever again. But I'll play Commander. Amian says, is Patrol only buy box, build box, paint box, play box? It is. It looks like Grey Knights and Custodes, you have a couple options, but they're all in the box. So they had to cut down. But if you buy the box, you can play the box. Might play 10th edition this Saturday. Nice, Mad Snipe. Yeah, anyone else going to get some, I guess, first games in with 10th? We have D&D this weekend, so we probably will not give it a try. We're going to be Curse of Strahd. What's on the box and the cards? You don't get to choose your loadout. Yeah, that was the other thing we were looking at this morning. I think the Havocs had like a longer loadout thing than some of the others did. So that's another area they're using for balance, is the loadout. Standard's too expensive, since 40 cards for 40 each normally, and all the lands are like 30 to 60. It's pretty crazy. I am glad I learned Magic, because like my brother and his friends used to play a lot. So it was like cool to see how it worked and the mechanics and everything. But yeah, I can't keep up with it. I'm glad we did it, but I can't keep up with it. I'm not huge on card games to begin with. I would rather have. I like having my minis and stuff. Okay, it says, still building the Juggernaut Lord as Invocatus, because it's set in stone when WYSIWYG isn't relevant. Yeah. I guess that's a good point, is you can kind of rule cool some of it. Sounds like Old Patrol will be convention rule sets then. Old Patrol, what do you mean? I won't play 10 again until I have a set of cards out of Leviathan. There are specific Hive enhancements on there. I like how they're going to have, little lore blurbs. Sad Boarding Patrol boxes are already axed. I was going to pick up the Agents of Imperium box. Yeah, I think that was kind of specifically for the Arcs of Omen stuff. So now that that campaign is kind of over, means the sets won't be produced anymore. I do like the idea of the combat patrols and the fact that you can just get the box and play. I think that's going to be really great, especially for like tournaments and stuff. Like that's a really easy way to just be like, all right, pick your combat patrol. Come play. Tuvon, thank you so much for that sub. For 7 months of support. Let's get some love and hype in the chat. For Tuvon, how are ya? Welcome, welcome in. We are working on some Possessed for the Black Legion. What you up to today? Lorb. Ponder the Lorb. Lore blurbs are actually called Lorbs. It's canon now. Scott says, I've seen a fair number of people using their local CVS, Walgreens, Staples, print out the data cards as photos instead of waiting to pay for GW pricing. Yeah. Makes a lot more sense to have it themed to be a patrol box scene. Here's a bunch of models you need for 2,000 point games. Yeah. Small point value 40k games. Probably additional restrictions. Perhaps Highlander. At that point, it's whatever the community wants to do. Yeah. Yeah, at that point, you're just playing small 40k. Doing all prepping for the coming weekend. What you got this weekend, Tuvon? We excited for something? Or is it for 10th? Doesn't the Chaos Space Marine Patrol have Abaddon in it? Or is that the Boarding Patrol? I think that was the Boarding Patrol. Because that was like the first one we got, wasn't it? Don't know if anyone's noticed, but on the Canada-US version of Warcom, the 40k downloads don't show. Have to switch over to the UK version. Oh. Well, there you go. If anyone else is looking for them. Boarding Patrol has them? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was like the first one. Guys, and I took the weekend off. I plan to play the heck out of the new system. I hope you guys have fun. Get everything figured out. Enjoy. I hadn't even thought of printing actual 4x6s of the cards, especially since it's easy to get the 4x6 size sleeves. Yeah. Make your own little literal cards. This is it, the rise of the note card. It begins. I've been a step ahead this whole time. Let it be known. Okay. So hard to see you. He's got gold on his helmet. The other helmet, or other half of the helmet has like stuff coming out of his face, so I guess that's fine. Oh, chaos. Oh, chaos. I'm just gonna use the card stock when I print mine. Have we seen a pricing leak for the data cards? Chat, do we know? Tease, the Shatterpoint has 4x6 cards. I got postcard top loaders for them off Amazon. It's pretty darn cheap, too. Yeah, that's nice. Nice when there's already something you can just grab. Put up the page and it said click here, and it takes you to the correct spot. Might as well print a set now. Yeah. You can get ahead of it if you want it. Given the Marines have 4 times as many cards as Votan, I wonder if all of them will be priced the same. That's a good shout, though. I was trying to think if, like, have we seen different pricing with cards or books? I don't think we have we? Scorch Panda, hello. How are you? We are working on Possessed for the Black Legion. How are you today? Trying to get all this gold on here. Getting there. I'd recommend getting them printed in matte finish. Glossy photos on a glossy sleeve will be a shiny nightmare. Fighting all of the reflections. The only bummer about weird card sizes is storage. Regular card game size has a bazillion storage options. The different sizes have fewer ones, yeah. I was saying, the closest I can come up with is the Malifaux cards, but they do, even they have like the tarot size card sleeves. And then I just got the boxes for like index cards that I store mine in. Which is now going to become like, because Moonstone has their cards. Malifaux's got their cards. I have the Bushido set, also has cards. So now it's just becoming all of my cards. For all of my skirmish games. Doing alright. The black and leads look extra dark. Did you do something different? This is just Vallejo Model Color Black. It dries super matte, which obviously on camera is not going to come across as well. So that is why we are just staring into the void today. But nope, it just dries super matte. If I had other things prepped, they probably wouldn't be on today, but chat wanted to see some chaos. Needed a break from the salamanders, so we brought them on. It kind of works, because I got a little tired of edge highlighting the salamanders yesterday, so kind of worked out, but not super great for on camera. Yeah, it does kind of look like if we'd used the fancy black paints, but nope. The model color is just that matte. I got a print of an ultramarine, but the paint job on the armor is the Louis Vuitton pattern. Nice. I must say I'm pretty glad I never started 40k, just because I really like Harlequins. Seeing myself pouring money into them and time to paint them just be shut down in 10th, I would be furious, yeah. We have Sarkarius in the Discord, has just finished a month of Harlequins. And I feel a little bad. Because he does play a lot of events and things. I also have Harlequins, and I need to decide if I want to work on them right now. I think I still will, because I like the look of them. And, like, I don't play as much as other people do. But 3.0. I haven't found anything to use it on. The Void. I think it's neat that it exists, but yeah, I don't know what I would use it on either. It's cool that it's a thing, but I also don't know what I would use it on. I possessed her in Whip in case anyone needs more Possessed. If you guys want to check out some more Possessed. If you want to see what the models actually look like, you can go to the Whip gallery. I guess to talk about YouTube a little bit more, I think I do want to move Whip Wednesdays to YouTube. The more I think on it, the more I like it. So if you guys would like to be featured, I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to make a video for Whip Wednesdays. Let me scroll up here, I'm missing stuff. Shattered Gaming, hello. How are you today? Cultured American, hello. How we doing? We do have some chaos today, yes. Mono, welcome in. How we doing? You just got done contrast painting these? Nice. Welcome, welcome. What color did you go with for yours? We are doing Black Legion. Whip Wednesday YouTube. I think that's what we're going to do, yeah. Spend more time commentating and reviewing, too, if it's pre-recorded. Yeah. Plus, you guys can see everything. But I think that's the plan. So if you guys would like to be included in that, post on our Discord. Which I think Slam got a little bit further up if you guys need it. Yep, he did. So post in there. I'm thinking, because we have Whip and the Finished. So I'm trying to decide how I want to do it. But I think that's what we're going to do. I'm working on a few different things for like video content. And that was one that Blonde Cow actually suggested and I really liked. So I'm going to steal it. Is this a commission? It is, Cultured American. So I've got 5 on the table right now. So we started with kind of these guys. And then we have a whole bucket more. Yay! This is joining the gigantic Black Legion army that we started a while back. So they're going to be with that same army. Let's see, I went with my own color scheme. Ooh, Doomfire Magenta for the plate and a sepia wash. Then Gloomspire Gets for the skin. Wow, that sounds cool. That magenta is so pretty. So pretty. If I were to pick up more contrast, that would go in my cart. I just don't use them as much. Skull Crusher Brush for the trim with Nihilus Oxide. Nice. That sounds like a good combo to me. These are cool minis. They have, I've complained about this already on stream, but trying to figure out what is skin, metal, armor is kind of the toughest part for these guys, but they are really cool once they're all together. I had the same with like the Golfer Bach that we did, the other Possessed and Obliterators we did. It's just picking out all these little details gets a little tedious, but they're cool when they're done. At least the armor is black, so you're like halfway there, right? Right? I wish. I wish we were halfway. Thank you, though. Thank you for encouragement. We're getting there. Autofire, welcome in. How are you? We're doing well here. How are you? Just trying to start off this project. Get our gold done today. Oh, for these guys. If you include these with the previous models, and you're practically done with the commission. True. True. That helps a bit. Oh goodness, new friends. Mini Mad Cat, hello. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for that raid. We are working on some Possessed for the Black Legion. How is your stream? How's everyone doing? Welcome, welcome in. Motor City Ray, hello. How are ya? Here, I'll stop for a second. So they're a little hard to see because we have a matte black on the armor. but we are trying to do as much of our gold and some of these other colors as we can, so you guys can actually see them. Right now it's very much painting the void. But how was your stream? What were you up to today? It was lovely, thanks, Nikki. The trim is looking lovely and clean. Thank you so much. How are ya? Let's see, Tuvon says, Cass has lots of spikes, almost as much as my Dark Eldar army. Can't count how many times I poke my fingers building and painting them. Yep. Let's see, I'm addicted to corn red base of armor with gold trims. I love the combination. I love corn red. It's such a good color. Auto fire's good. Chilling right now. Probably do some painting later. Love it. How do you highlight gold metallic paint? It's the one thing I've struggled with. So it's actually very similar to regular like layer paint. There are brighter metallics that you use. So one thing I think that really makes a difference is I do a wash on almost all my metallics. So unless I'm doing like a display where I don't want the like that tint of the wash on it, I wash them. So basically you do your base coat, you bring it down, and then you highlight with even brighter metallics. So an example of that would be something like these over it. Another tip is if you want to go even brighter, dipping into a really bright silver as like a final highlight, depending on how bright you want it. Mini Mad Cat was painting a black coach. I love that model. Getting close to putting it together. I will have to come check that out. Chat, if you want to check it out, you know what to do. Go give Mini Mad Cat a follow for me. Go check out that black coach. More Warhammer here on Twitch. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Yeah, black coach is such a cool model. One day, I painted. I'm excited to see yours. How has it been to work on? Is it a fun project? Is it a little tedious? I'd imagine you've got sub-assemblies and such, since you said you're putting it together here. Tyrian purple color? I will have to do that here after stream. It's fun and tiny but tedious, only for the amount of area that needs covering. Gotcha. Delete the pesky... Wait, refer rate. Oh, for, to count as a viewer. I appreciate it. It's all good here. All good here. Can't help but paint even the bits no one will see. I think one thing I don't like about sub-assembly is when you do spend a lot of time and then you finally put it together and it's gone. All of a sudden, all that work that maybe you thought would be seen. No. That's the worst. Womp womp. But yeah, it's such a beautiful model that I definitely wanted to put the time into. Well, sweet. I'm excited to see it. And yet there's still people who paint the interior of marine vehicles. There are indeed. Yep. Yep. I don't get it, but if it brings them joy, then okay. Okay. I'm gonna ask, chat, is that any of you? Anyone in here paint the inside of tanks? I'm talking tanks you would close up, not like a special display or anything like that. Who is it? Who is it? Always you're one? Completionist, yes. All assemblies, I'll make sure to post in the Discord when it's Finn. I want to see. I want to see. Sounds good to me. I barely paint the outsides, let alone the insides, says Wasted Mind. I am in camp. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's my opinion on it. I have too many other models that need paint to paint the inside that no one's gonna see. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hey Riot, might paint the inside of a vehicle a solid color if the door opens. Yeah, that's fair. I think that makes sense. Also kind of person to make hinges so you can open it up and look too. Look though, yeah. Then it makes more sense. You can glue those closed, yeah. That's what I do. None of my tanks open. None of them open. They are fine as is. They're lucky if they get magnets at this point. I can paint the inside or have magnets. Exactly. I'll put the time into the magnets. That's fine. Get all that done. The gray shame must not be seen. Alright, there's that. We have one more to do gold on. I can handle that. Let's do it. Just because you mentioned you were waiting on the cooldown, I just pictured you sitting there like hovering over it. And it made me giggle. Just waiting. Waiting. Hey, random username, welcome in. Goeman specifies the exact color of the inside of all Space Marine vehicles. You have to paint the insides. It's the law. Well, he can come and take them. How are you, random username? How we doing? He misses sneaking glues the door shut. So when the rhino goes boom, all the puppies die. No, they pop out of the hole where it goes boom. Obviously, they just explode out. Merlin models, hello, how are you? Maybe. That cooldown is rough. Well, yeah, otherwise you guys would be all hovering over it. You kind of. That's the saddest metaphor I think I've seen in my chat ever. But see, the impulsor, at least, they can just hang out in the back, you know? So everyone makes fun of the impulsor for the back. But at least there, they can hop out. I want the day the tank gets yeeted across the room. It blows apart. You want all that gray shame on display. It's fine. I'll take it. I'll take that risk. You were bamboozled? Sorry, Live Madness. I'm not painting the inside of tanks. If you want me to paint the inside of a tank, just take the price and then times it by 5. And then I will paint the inside of that tank. I'll do it. But it's going to be worth my while. Jazzy, hello, how are you? Imagine me with 48k channel points, not having a cooldown for blood for the blood god. I'm not having you spam my chat. Pay your friend tax, and then wait for the cooldown. Only 5? I mean, I figured I'd start there, you know? I'd start there. It's a bribe, is what it is. Imagine a display level Tau tank with the inside painted. Is there even that much money on Earth? There better be, because I'm taking it. I like money. Yeah, at that point you're bribing me to paint the inside of a tank. Or paint Tau. And the bribe's gotta be worth my while. Five times to lower the back door. Blast the airbrush in there for like 10 seconds. No, I'll actually paint it. That's fine. That's gotta be worth it. Think we'll go to Staples to print the cards? I think it's a good idea, Avian. We'll probably do similar. Just get it taken care of. If you need to reprint anything later, you can do that. I think it's a good way to go. I painted the inside like you wanted. I didn't ask you to give me my money. We just spring. Next time Live Madness is like, why is my bill? I was like, oh yeah, I painted all the insides. A Crunchwrap Supreme and a Baja Blast is not enough for interior tank painting. No. As much as I love Crunchwraps, it is not. I wish someone would pay me in Crunchwraps. Check if you do it online. Oh, if there's any coupons, that's a good shout too. like for, I don't know. Do you have a coupon for like print on demand? I feel like you're kind of paying for the paper at that point. Does priming count as adding paint? Oh wait, we can. There is Throne. I did throw a few new things on Throne. I threw some of the lizards are on there, and I threw a little bit of Moonstone on there. I threw the rule book and the cards, so I can actually play. And I threw Boris on there, so those are there as well. Waste Mine's gonna get the interior of the tanks painted with like 30 magnets just rattling around in there. That will be $1,000. Interior painted and magnetized. Yep. Yep. Think how many crunch wraps I could get. It's so many crunch wraps. All my clients very nervous in the chat right now. Very, very nervous in the chat. Clients in shambles. Man, I'm really glad this was the last guy. Just watching me lose steam in real time. I'm glad it's the last guy for right now. It's probably about all the gold I can do in one shot. She like getting beholden. Why? Why do you have so much trim? I do think it's made worse by the fact that I spent time edge highlighting yesterday, so it's just like on top of each other. I'm not nervous as Live in Madness. We can pre-drop them so you don't have to feel bad when you inevitably do. To be fair, all my Eldari tanks do have magnet green stuff inside of them. Since I hate GW's little plastic stick. The flight stands we did for Live in Madness as speeders I really, really like. And now I can't get another commission until Nikki forgets the Great Client Uprising of 2023. And don't worry, we test the Pelican cases by driving down the road with a trunk open at every bump. That's how you know they're packed well. They survived the gauntlet on the way back from the post office. So GW says to paint them entirely gold first. If you don't mind painting over metallics, it's not a bad way to go. I personally hate painting over metallics, so I go this route. I don't like painting over the, I know that you can do a matte coat, but then it mattes down all of your metallics. I have to say it ahead of time, because someone in chat will still say it. Turns out I know what I'm doing. But yeah, that is the other option, especially for like a Helldrake. Because you can do the gold, and then come back for the armor. I just don't like doing it that way. But Nikki, slam. Slam. Don't make me get the Boston Dynamics gifts out. I'll do it. I'll do it. Turns out, chat, I do this professionally, and I know what I'm talking about. Commission painter knows what I know. Every time. Every time. You have a question, Avian. What's up? What you got for me? Slambotics experience sadness mixed with fear. Here's my plebeian self just blasting some metallics with varnish and not caring. If you're fine with the toned down look, then it works. If you don't like it, like I'll do the clear coat at the end, but that's all I do. You can do that. Son of Horus, I'll smack you. Next Adepticon, you just wait. And it says, if I do not lose steam on my Beasts of Nurgle, suggestions for Morty. What do you mean, suggestions for Morty? What do you think creams, various shades of whites and browns, would work well with my pastels? I'm going to be honest, I probably need to see your stuff again, Avian. Do I like Morty and the creams? Yeah. Would it probably work? Yeah. But I think I need to see them again. If I'm honest. If you want to throw them in the Discord. It's just been a bit and I could use a refresher. Sounds good, Mini Mad Cat. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with us for a bit. That means a lot. Thank you. Again, chat, if you want to check out the Black Coach, go check out that stream. Thank you, everyone who's still hanging out with us today. If you'd like to see some of the other stuff I've been working on, I did post today on my socials. I've got my Wave Serpent going up. And then I also we've revamped our YouTube channel. So as soon as I can get back to there it is. You can also check that out. I am trying to grow my YouTube, so if you guys don't mind giving me a subscribe, a like, a comment, all that good stuff, that helps me out. I appreciate it. Getting a few ideas together for videos. I'm a lurker, usually sitting quietly. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. Glad we can hobby together, even if you're working on other stuff. I lurk on other streams during the day too, so I appreciate it. For those who don't know what we're doing, what's the problem painting over metallic? Sure, so you don't get as much of a grip for the paint. So kind of similar to painting a miniature without primer. Because the metallic dry is more glossy, the paint doesn't hold as well. So you're going to have more coats, it's not going to hold as well. So it's kind of a pain to paint over, especially if you're trying to keep like a nice, I would say for these panels it's not a huge deal. But if you have a larger panel, keeping that nice and tidy is going to be more difficult. So that's why I don't like doing it. I made the button, that's right. Real strimmer. The Imperial Fish art was okay, but the avatar, yes, the avatar went up today too on YouTube's. I will apologize for those who are subscribed to the YouTube. Right now, it's a lot of older TikToks until I can get it caught up, and then it'll kind of match my posting schedule. So we're catching up at the moment. So you're going to see some repeats. But that's okay. It still has to be, it's still posted. So new people can find us. Nikki after stream. Siri, set an alarm for May 22nd, 2024, 10 a.m. Title, Slaps on a Horse. Oh no, I'll remember. Don't you worry. I'll remember. Slammer been replaced by Stream Deck. She's like an elephant with a mean backhand. Subscribe. Now Google knows I'm a nerd. Thank you, Avian. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Piccolo. I appreciate it. So glad I had that. My knees are gonna be real scared because of that. They should be. They should be. I've been knowing this pain for years now. She claims to values. That's okay, because I sent one to you too, so it's okay. That's how it works. It's like the heart. It just works. It's like, here you go. It's all okay now. Tony, welcome in. How are you? No. No. Tony, what you up to today? We are painting some Possessed for the Black Legion. I think we got through most of the gold. There's probably little bits that I missed that I'll get later. It's usually the backpack. I never know what to make gold. So welcome back for that. Not if I have more Blood Angels in the closet that have not been opened. I'm surprised there's still stuff you can pull from, maybe. This closet's kind of magical in that way. It was fun watching Slam unbox some Blood Angels, though. See what was in there. Speaking of the backlog, I still owe you guys some options for a sub Sunday, so I will get on that. I'm just behind trying to figure out YouTube things, so I'm sorry. But I do owe you guys a sub Sunday. Text boxing, that's right. Magical? No. Terrifying? Yes. Got all kinds of goodies in there, Avian. All kinds of good. This would also be gold, but we'll get that later. I think that's what it is. It's figuring out what things are and just having to go back and forth a bunch. It makes these guys kind of tricky. Mostly melting away today, I'm sorry. I know that it has been very, very warm over there. Are you metal, actually? I can't tell. Those might be just regular claws. Like I said, these guys are rough. Let's actually get the red on their cloth first, because that's easy. I was going to say something there, but I think you'd get legit mad. I'm scared. Well, now I have to know. Where is my paint? I'll take that, though. This guy's potentially going to say yes. That may be. Uh-huh. You're just... it would have been easier. Oh my god. If you spray them, go first and move back for everything else. I will consider your suggestion, Slam. I will consider this. Siri, make a note. Oh no, my Mephiston. Let's see if I can revive this. I can see the revenge list being updated with my name in real time. Siri, keep a running list. All right, this poor Mephiston's having a rough go. Your suggestion has been duly noted and filed away in trash. Cake, hello, how are ya? I don't know what this is, but the black and gold is pretty. Almost as pretty as Nikki. Thank you, Cake. I appreciate that. See, chat? You can be. Thank you. Yeah, these are. So, unfortunately, they are base-coated in a matte black, which makes them very difficult to see on camera. So as we get more details, you'll get to see more of them, Cake. But these are Chaos Space Marines. So they are Marines that have been corrupted. But we're going back and adding more details now, so they're a little easier to see. What you up to today, Cake? Takes Slam's suggestion, types it out, prints it, takes page, goes to the revolving folder, aka the trash can panda. Yep. Yep, that's very handy. It's right here. Yeah, you got tall eyes. We get it. Josh says we're tired of hearing about them. That's still like the funniest. Corrupted by what? This chat? Yes. See, this is what happens when you're in this chat for too long. This right here. Don't let this be you. But also like and subscribe. Please also let it be you. Corrupted. They probably just need a hug. He's good for hugging. Good for hugging. A normal dude, welcome in. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. No corruption. They're blessed by the gods. Yeah. They are hashtag blessed. And they just need a hug. Are you also working on some chaos? What have we got? Cake, I'm kind of excited. Tomorrow we're doing some of the demos from Steam Next Fest, and some of those are cozy games, and I'm pretty excited for tomorrow. Hello. Oh, look, it's 80. Hello. She's just like, help me. Look, it's 80. Yeah. Are you having fun up there? She looks
just
miserable.
woke up.
She looks miserable.
I just had you up, and now you're acting like you want back up.
Amy says, I think I figured a way Slam could get back at Nikki. It would be expensive, but Nikki might look at and be disappointed in me, Slam, and GW. Listen, I can frustrate and annoy her for free, true. I don't think he needs any help. Yes, Sadie was not happy. No, I currently don't have space to work, but I'm excited to get back to the demons. Heck yes. Welcome in. I have these for a commission, but I have my own personal Vash store that I want to get to. He's all built. I'm just going to start him. I think I may start him off stream just so we don't run into the same problem. I was trying to decide what color scheme I want to go for him, for his armor, but I may start him off stream. I've yet to actually play a demo from a single time from Steam. I just drool over the items in my wish list, buy them when they get released, and avoid them for at least half a year. But I like hearing people's impression on demos. We'll be playing them tomorrow, if anyone wants to come join us for some cozy game demos. So I think I picked up Moonstone Island. There was the, what was it, Cosmic Witch something? And a couple other games. Paladins, which look like kind of a D&D style game. It kind of reminded me of Wildermyth, if you guys watched Scott play Wildermyth. The other one I thought we could potentially play was Little Guardsman, which looks like Papers, Please, but like goofy. That looked kind of fun. So I don't know if any of those sound interesting to you guys. We can bump it up the list. I do have Slaves to Darkness, yeah. Yeah, Slam got me that time. I wasn't going to get the box, and then he did. And I was like, you know what? F it, we're going. I need to get back and finish them. I know, Slam. Influencer Slam was on the case. We painted the Karkadrak here on stream. Remember, chat? And then we had Chaos Nights, and everyone was confused because we didn't know if it was Big Stompy Nights or Fantasy Nights. Okay, that's all the silver. My poor Mephiston is dying, so it's not covering as nicely as it normally does. You don't have one. You have just chains. Okay. You have one. Slave to the Darkness, an OG book for Realms of Chaos. Slaves to Darkness. I have the Realms of Chaos book, if that's the one you're talking about. Like the old book that got a reprint. Is that the one you're talking about? It's hard being both a bigger influencer and a more successful Twitch streamer category-wise than Nikki. Somehow I've managed it. Somehow. Chat, if you want to catch some more streams, when Slam's, you know, done being a doctor, go follow Slam for me. If I could get a shout out for Slam, thank you. You can go watch category leading, a David Cage game streamer. Premier Fire Warrior streamer. Slam Gonius. She doesn't even have her partner Blanky. My Blanky. It's too warm to be partner. It's like GW likes to reuse title. Yeah, I have that, Evian. I have the reprint anyway. I will ban anyone who follows from my stream and Nikki's stream. Go follow Slam. I mean, since you're such an influencer and partner, I have to send them your way. Clearly, I'm not doing enough, so you have to go follow Slam. I just did, waiting for the ban. But I'm already following, so see, you guys are good. You're all good. You wanted it, Slam. A partner such as yourself. Surely used to this. Surely. Oh, even better. Now you'll have the shout out on YouTube as well. Everyone say hi, YouTube. Poor Poor Slam. Alright, let's get all the silver. We've got chains, we've got cables, we've got all kinds of stuff. I'm actually staying ahead of the Twitch rules and be streaming fully within 3% of my broadcast. Just a little square. Small Slam. So small. Oh, Twitch. That's all I've got to say about that. Oh, Twitch. Just curious what they're going to come back with, you know? Because you know they're going to come back with something. What's it going to be? Sleep says YouTube, look at me. If you follow, I'll ban you here and there. Here a ban, there a ban, everywhere a ban. Scorch Panda says, anyone want to help me clean out my basement a bit so I can start converting it to a gaming room? Slam, I'll let you use my internet. That is, I wish we could have basements here, because I would be all over that. I would love, like, a basement game room. I hate that we can't have them here in Texas, because the soil doesn't allow for them. Hi, Sadie. Let's get that TikTok going now, and you set. That's right. Learn some Fortnite dances. Get on TikTok. I might need to go take some allergy medicine here in a second, chat. My eyes are all watery, and like I've had to sneeze for the past 10 minutes. It just doesn't want to happen. Hi, Sadie. Hello. Yes. You tell him. Son of horses. You two friends, remember there's an underscore after Slam Quinnies? There's the fun part, is you can see it right here on the screen. Look at all that. Look at all that. I'm actively developing an allergic response to Twitch. In real time. Take that. Won't give me 70-30. I'm allergic to it. I'm allergic to 50-50. Don't point at me. I'm pointing at you. Pointing. A slam, floss, win. Excellent. This is... the best. Just picturing it in my own head. I love it. A Nikki cave? A Nikki cave. I would love a cave. Yeah. Yeah. Someone will type Kappa in any chat and somewhere Nikki will sneeze. Yeah, stop that. It's getting me through the gold painting though. It's helping. Just imagining slime flossing. It's helping. Let's see, what's everyone else up to for the rest of today? What have we got, chat? I think the only other news I saw was there's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow. So for the Nintendo peeps. I think it's while we're going to be streaming, unfortunately. And I don't trust Nintendo enough to like restream it. So I'm not going to do... I don't think they allow that. So we'll have to watch on our own time. Hey Sly, welcome in. How are ya? Scorch Panda says, I really want to do some painting. But when I sit down to paint these last few times, I'm like, no, this doesn't sound fun at all. That's the sign. Sign to catch up on a show. Play a video game. That's the sign. Sly, what you up to today? There are better days. Tough week this week, though. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that today gets better for you. Keep you in my thoughts. Hey, Hand Over Fist, welcome in. House we're buying has a basement. I'm excited to see if it'll be sufficient for hobbying. That'll be so nice. Welcome in. Yeah, I wish we could have a finished basement. That would be so nice. I am big jelly of those who can have them. Big, big jelly. Need pickup box. Sounds good, Avian. We'll be here. Yeah, I might need to step away for just a second. My nose is being stupid. Taking some time off to go through paperwork, close account, inform utilities, speak to banks. Gotcha. Funeral is Thursday. I hope everything goes well, Sly. I know that is a lot to get, like, all together. And, obviously, emotionally draining. Keeping in my thoughts, Sly. I hope the rest of the week goes well. Can get everything taken care of, off your plate. Basements don't exist here, says Wasted Mine. So, what if a fault line gives the big squish? Yeah. Ours is the clay in the soil. Expands and contracts too much. So, like, we already have a problem with, you guys know, we had to do foundation repairs. Now, imagine a basement also having to do that. It doesn't work. So we don't get them here. I don't think you're ready for big jelly. Roger says, want to know what's dumb? I ordered my sandwich to pick up at the store using their app. When I get the bag, it's sealed with a big sticker. It has a QR code, oops, to get you to use their app. My brother in Christ. Well, I mean, would that be online orders too? If they have online ordering, then that makes sense. Then they want you on the app. Honestly, I didn't really have any idea. Gotcha. Still every step is a step forward. Working on these 3 slaves monsters before I jump into the Seraphon. How are the critters coming along? What do we think so far? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what's what. Okay, I think these are silver. Thought I'd join for inspiration. Well, welcome. We're working on the void that are the chaos possessed. Oh. Thanks for coming to work on some chaos with me. Yeah, we're basically working on the same thing. Mine's just a few years in the future. I am going to step away for just 1 second, though, and get the allergy meds, because this is torturing me. So I'm going to step away for just 1 minute, chat. If anyone else needs to refill, drink, grab a snack, all that good stuff. We'll be back here in just a moment with more of our Possessed, so I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. We're back. Sam says, you're possessed. So 2008. Nikki's are 40K and late. Let's see. Slice has no idea how I'm going to tackle the Sphinx, but the other 2 are straightforward. I've already got schemes for the rest of the army. I also have the kitty cat, and I don't know how to want to paint it. There's so many different ways you can do. Like the fur and everything for it. The Miradon's a neat model, it is, yeah. It is pretty cool. Garfield. Garfield Magic Kitty. I dig it. Trying to think what other, like, if you don't want... Garfield's great. What other magical kitty cats you could look at for some inspiration. Because, yeah, that's why I haven't started mine either. Because I don't know how I want to do that. Cheshire Cat. That's a good one. Thundercats. I like the idea of a Cheshire Cat, actually. That's pretty cool. I think that would work pretty well. How are your dice rolls? Good, sometimes. Why do you ask, Avian? Scott, have you let Sadie out? You just let her out? Okay. She just wants to play then. She's just back here freaking out. The cats. Oh, from Sailor Moon? Yeah, they don't have a lot of colors to them. One is black and one is white. Unless there are other cats I don't know about. Tom from Tom and Jerry. Hello, Kitty. I'm out of famous cats. I think the Cheshire Cat was my favorite suggestion. That's a good idea. Fun colors. Can be as subtle or obvious as you want. He-Man had a cat. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, chat, for all the suggestions. Some fun magical cat suggestions. I say that. No, like magical girl. You could almost do like the Sailor Moon colors, though. Sarkarius, hello. How are you today? Thank you so much for that sub. For 28 months of support. How's it going? We are working on some chaos today. You get to gaze into the void with us as we get these worked up. We're also coming up with magical cats. Oh, Felix. Cat from outer space. If you hate yourself, painted as a calico. I think that's bone. It's so hard to know what this is all supposed to be. Those are silver, I'm pretty sure. We might have to bring up the photo for these boys, though. I don't know what someone's supposed to be. Alright, good enough for now. Did we get everyone? I think that's everyone. Cool. Start getting skin tones on more of them then. Creepy, welcome in. My dice rolls are like, hey, I heard you... Sadie, my goodness. You need 1 3-up out of these 20 dice you need to roll. Be a shame if you got nothing but 1s and 2s. Would be a shame. Roger is still on board with the cat puns. I respect it. Respect it. Making sure we get all of them. Unbelievable. You try and play them. She is back there freaking out, and I don't know why. Twitch changing their mature content labeling. Do we have another update today, Mr. Mine? I don't know if I can keep doing this. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up. We won't go through it right now, but I do want to read through it. It's actually not bad. I'm sure it's fine, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. I see the gambling's on there. That's interesting. Okay, I'll read that later. Mufasa. Roger's still going. I love it. Let's see. So Grace says, I want to sign up for a 2-day heresy event at the start of September. That means I need to get back to painting. So I just did the red color in the last 3,000 point Heresy army. Also decided to go against the lore, give my Salt Marines yellow helmets for the extra splash of color. I do think it looks good with the yellow helmets. I mean, that's a lot of time though, September. I got plenty of time to work on that. So now I'm just waiting for pizza. That sounds perfect. Is this the end? Oh no, I have to classify. Streamers fail to accurately label their streams. They receive a warning via email. Correct label will be applied to their stream. Streamers will not receive suspensions for failing to accurately label their streams. That's great. So a warning rather than just suspension for no reason. How do they know to warn you if you set the tags, though? So the first thing I immediately go to are, like, the poor body painter streams that get flagged for things, even though they are doing everything correctly. And I know that some of those have received suspensions that aren't warranted. We know the tags you use, we won't tell you. I think it's if you get reported for things and you don't have the tag, then you get a warning kind of thing. But that's what I immediately go to reading that, is how much trouble they have had just trying to do art. And it's really annoying. So, like, obviously the hot tub streams need to have the right labels, things like that. Like, those are a more obvious case. But for the people just trying to do their regular content... Probably prepping to kick back at Kick. It could be. Yeah, it could be just making sure all of their legalese is in place. To minimize work for streamers, when playing entertainment software rating board, mature rated video games, mature rated game label automatically applied to stream. I like that. That's good too. That's a good change. Now that I have been streaming more games, it's cool to see, like, when I change my category, what they automatically apply. So the fact that they can do a lot of that is nice. Because, like, when I went to Diablo, it immediately put, like, 3 or 4 tags on it to, like, match it. Yeah, you can already report people for mislabeled streams. I don't know how much is actually enforced, but, like, if someone's just chilling and, I don't know, just chatting or something, playing a game, or in just a blatantly wrong category, you can report for that. I just don't know how well it's actually enforced. I'm a little cynical of reporting in general at the moment, as there's someone we've reported for view botting that they haven't done anything about. So I don't know if it'll actually happen, but you can report them. Okay, let's pull up the Possessed, because I'm having a hard time knowing what some of this is supposed to be. I feel like they're all wearing, like, shorts. So, like, some of this is skin, some of it's armor, and I can't really tell. So, let us pull up the Possessed. People restreaming UFC pay-per-views while holding your controller. Yeah, things like that. Of course, my team's too small. Can't handle all the reports. I think part of it's timing as well, is by the time something's happening, they're already working on other things. Additionally, many hot tub streams are intended to draw attention to body parts such as the buttocks, groin, or breasts, and will need to be labeled. Label your butts, chat. Feels like I was going to say, they directly mentioned that. So maybe, yeah, an actual first step to Twitch Red. You can just search by the keyword you're looking for. So make sure you label your butts. We love to see it. Yeah, like, that's a lot more skin than I was thinking for these little guys. That's straight up. He has trim to his skin. Hold on. What is this? He's got, like, trim booty shorts on. He will need to label his butt, for sure. It's really weird. He's accessorizing. I know, he's got, like, a garter thing on. I dig it, though. I like it. He's rocking it. They're actually skirts. My bad, sorry. My bad. After July 20th, warnings will accrue. Repeated warnings will lead to a label lock. So then you probably can't take it off your channel. You are butts. the social media platforms have poor reporting systems. I reported an obvious scam offering people a free Lego kit worth about £700 for $3 in postage. The scam had been covered lots in the press. Facebook were like, nothing wrong with this post. You think it's bolted on? Probably. That sounds pretty chaosy. Those aren't actually his legs. They're like the fake tattoo sleeves. Exposed. Exposed. Some streamers will write screen names on their body due to donations. Not that I know anything about that. They can do that. Yeah. I could do that if I wanted to. Next sub, I'll put you on my hand. I think I saw him on MTV Jams back in the day. Wow. Korn is seen fit to bestow me with a utility kilt. I have ascended. That's why he's the leader. That's why he has the tactical rock. That's what it is. All right, let's paint these beautiful, beautiful thighs. I didn't know it was a Ludba stream today, but apparently it is. Let's do it. This guy living his best life, his best squirt. Sorry, best squirt's life. He actually keeps a little rock in his kilt, so he's never without it. Utila rock in his Utila kilt. What's this tactical rock? They just have pet rocks that they carry around. So wait, is the back? No, the back of its armor. It's just, what is this piece? This is so bizarre. I guess it's just the front. Maybe, I guess he just blew out that armor plate, right? That's essentially what's happened. He hulked out of his armor. I think that's what happened. Looking fabulous. I love him. So happy for him. Yeah, he's just hulking out of his armor. It's summertime. Sun's out. Thighs out. I dig it. He was taken by chaos halfway through a Chip and Dale's routine. You know what? Good for him. The armor couldn't handle the thunder. Oh, yeah, the trousers you rip from the front. Yep. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. Do you remember the servitors that carry bits of a cathedral for a Black Templar chaplain? Nope, I do not. Carry bits of a cathedral? That sounds very cool and very Warhammer, but no, I don't remember that. Sorry. Magic brother Michael. This is the content. This is the content. Sun's out, buns out. The guy's with Grimaldus. Okay. Sorry, when you said servitor, I was thinking the little servo skull, because I'm silly. Yes, the Grimaldus kit. I do remember that. Thank you for the help. Hey, Bandit Goblins, welcome in. Yes, thank you for the help as well. Now I'm on the same page. Yeah, I was thinking the servo skulls, because I'm silly. You might need a not safe for work stream. Dang it. I'm gonna get the warning from Twitch. Now we have to label our butts. Dang it. Though I guess since we're talking body painting, do I have to do that for Kingdom Death? Do I have to label my butt? All these things to figure out. I thought it would just be YouTube I'm figuring out today. No. Twitch decided I still have to be in there with them too. Label the butts. Oh no, she's getting existential. Am I a butt? Scott from the front just said just a butt head. Well. Trying to crush it on 2 platforms. Actively fighting my own community. I have one of those giant warning labels that drug companies have to do. I just have to read like some fine print really quickly at the beginning of stream. May cause blah 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 blah. Scott comes in, Nikki slowly turns around while writing butt label on her face with a Sharpie. TOS. TOS. It wouldn't be a fun stream or fighting your own sabotage, right? Please, chat. I've had enough this week. Please. Please. TOS. Master rank. TOS. Master rank. Chant the things. As if I didn't already sound completely unhinged. There it is. Label butts. Label butts. Sadie's about to go gremlin mode. Uh-oh, the ball is out. No one is safe. Gruzzle, hello. How are you today? We're so happy to have you. We are working on some Possessed for the Black Legion. They're very dark because, unfortunately, they are matte black. So which does not show up great on my camera. But welcome on in. How are you? We're doing our best, though. They're a little tedious. Trying to get them all done. You're spiraling fast today. Yesterday was rough. I'm going to leave it at there for here. Yesterday was rough. This hasn't been a fun couple weeks for streaming. Or streaming news. Not for the stream itself, but for streaming news, it's been a rough few weeks. Chant the things. Chant the things. She's losing it, folks. No, it's already gone. I lost it long ago. I bet they look great in person, though. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, we'll get there. Anything you're working on today? It does, when I look up, it looks really silly, which is little bits getting color. My silly little Possessed. So these are joining the giant Black Legion commission that we started, oh gosh, a while back now. We are adding on even more points to that army. So that's what we're doing today. Never had it, thanks, wow. We're learning a lot today, chat. Yep, learning a lot today. Let's see, what else have we got? Tomorrow, we're going to be doing video game demos from Steam Next Fest. So if you guys want to come watch some cozy games, some demo games, we'll be on tomorrow with that. Sunday, I'm not sure what we're going to have. I kind of want to get back to the lizards. So I have my Scar Veteran on Agrodon, that if I can figure out the colors for the mount, we may have lizards on Sunday. I think that will be fun. The other thought is getting the Nids out with 10th. So I can't really decide which I want to work on. I think if I gave chat the choice, I think Tyranids is going to be what you guys say. But I'll ask anyway. Seraphon or Bugs, what would you want to see Sunday, chat? I feel like it might be Flyrant time. Get him out. See what we got left on him. Sun's out, Bugs out, says Avian. Gruzzle says, I should be working the last 2 rates, so I have 6. But instead, I'm playing Diablo 4. What class are we rocking in Diablo? I've been playing a pulverized bear druid. It's been fun. I think I'm 54, 55. So I need to keep grinding it out. But I'm guessing the other stuff of this commission is with the customer. When you do commissions, do you write down what colors you use? So if they come back and are like, I want more. If I know that's a possibility, yes. If it seems like it's a one-off, I don't, but I actually have pretty good memory. So between that and color matching, I'm usually okay. But if it's here is a wave, I'd like to send you more later, Then yeah, I write down the colors so I have them. Okay. If I need to mute, let me know, chat. But Sadie's borking. Roger says to Slam, I just found out, is that Street Fighter 2, the animated movie, is free with my Prime account? Sadie's borking. You're fine? Okay, good. The thing I've noticed with her bark versus Simon's is hers is, like, piercing. So, like, Simon was loud, but it was a deeper bark because he was, 1, a boy, and 2, much bigger. Sadie being a small girl, it's piercing, which is rough. Especially when it, like, echoes off the walls of the house. It's difficult. That's one loud cat. But yeah, I've noticed that with her bark versus Simon's. It's like you can feel it in your brain. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. I know that sounds weird, but you can, like, feel it after he barks. Piercing screams from a tiny lady. So sorry you have to deal with that. I know. I know. My life is hard. If Scott would stop playing with her, he's trying. Trying to get her calmed down. Looks like it worked. Scott, outside. Our Sam sounds like a much larger dog than he actually is, yeah. Sadie is very small. And she likes to play during stream. Alright, you'll get used to it. I hope so. It's very loud. It's whatever for me. Through the microphone. I just hope that it's not too crazy. The one downside of having nicer mics is you get more Zadie. Alright, this guy is looking like a nightmare. I think it's on to the next one. Let's see, Grutzel's playing Sorcerer. Only level 20. Okay, so you've got a fair amount still to go. I have a Druid, and then we started a Rogue here on the stream, which I do want to put some more time into. I'm wondering if I just restart the Rogue with the season, because I don't think I'm going to put as much time into it. Sorry, I'm looking up this dude. He's also got thighs out, ready to roll. So yeah, I'm wondering if I just save the Rogue for the season. Do it that way. I don't know. One of my friends has a 6-month-old, is it Cane Corso? I think is how it's pronounced. 110 pounds already. Jesus. I know that they are bigger dogs. That's huge. 6 months. So it says I hit 65 today. I still can't complete the capstone to get to World Tier 4. I don't remember what we're... I know we unlocked 3. I don't know what we need for 4. Or, like, what's recommended for 4. I was going to suggest, like, if you thought Scott and I could help you. But I don't know what's actually required. Get it the deer with the damage reduction. Oh, okay. Because there are definitely some dungeons where I'm like, if I was by myself, this would be really difficult. But, like, running something with Scott has helped a bunch. Just because you've got more things going out. Haven't played for a while. I've definitely slowed down on Diablo. I feel like I hit about, like, 52, 53, and I just ran, like, straight into a brick wall. It slows down quite a bit. Things look so goofy on camera. I've gone through 3 more levels. I think I've gotten 1 upgrade in them. Yeah, that's the, I don't feel like I make a lot of progress, is the tough part. Squishman says, I've been doing Power Wash Sim. Finally finished the playground yesterday. Nice. That seems like it would be really relaxing after, you know, running some dungeons and stuff. Hop on Power Wash Sim. Brother, look up on this goofy chaos work. I'm sorry, wait. You're so up. No longer cool. So hop. Is the story separate to leveling? So the story kind of gets you to level 50. After that, you're basically dungeon grinding and world event grinding. So yeah, the main story gets you through most of the leveling, but then after that, you're kind of on your own. Look at all those thumbs. Are you done with the story? Yeah, I'm done with the story so far. So I'd be putting away the game after the story. I will say through the story is very good. I very much enjoyed that. It's after that I've kind of lost steam. But the story itself is very good. We'll have to see here what they have with the seasons and the updates and things like that. See what they do. Steam's right there in your toolbar. Thank you. They also have been like 30 years in game. Didn't include a completed quest log. I know that you're really wanting it. I don't really care. I just want to be able to track multiple things at once. Is my thing. What are you needing the completed quest log for? What are we doing here, Scott? Walk me through this. What are we doing? You see, chat, that smile is the I'm getting real close to starting to say what I really think smile. YouTube, run now while you have the chance. YouTube gonna be the only ones that see my face here soon. YouTube can't talk back to me. So now what quests I miss and can find them on the map. Oh, so you can like mark off that you've done them. I don't know. I guess you're being more completionist about it than I am. I just run around until I see blue, and then I do it. The same reason you need the inside of the tank painted? That's what Scott's doing. He's going around and painting the inside of every quest. Sam says, you know, if you paint the inside of the tank that has gold trim, it's actually easier to spray all the gold first, then go for the details after. Oh, god damn it. I made myself badger cackle. Oh, this is why he does it. Yep. Yep. I don't know if he showed you this post about the people that were, it was basically the old Nagash appreciation thread. And it was, yeah, it was a very badger thread. I do feel bad. Apparently the sculptor was given like a lot of crap for the model. So I do feel bad, but it was just really funny. Everyone talking about the old Nagash model. If they included the quest markers on the map, but when completed, grayed out. I think it's interesting because, like, obviously the code's there. They know that it's been completed. So, like, I wouldn't think it'd be a hard thing to add, but I'm not game dev, so I don't know. I would think you'd be able to get to that. Badger Nagash, emotional damage. Oh, that badger. What a tribe of absolute degenerates they must have been. I mean, I'll say it. The old Nagash model is fine. It was obviously, like, the style for then. I think comparing it to the new one gets a little tricksy. I think I would pick the new one in every case, but obviously nothing excuses being gross to the sculptor. But I did think of Badger for the entire thread. With his love of the old Nagash model. Excuse me, the old Nagash model is peak NB form. You may not like it, but it's true. Harry, I'm trying to paint the trim individually. You fool! How would you ever consider that? They have a number at the top of each zone, but no way to track what you've completed and get them all done. And it's stupid. But as someone who's never done game dev, but does web dev, I hear most games are spaghetti held together with duct tape. I do always love when, like, devs will share a little bit of, like, behind the curtain stuff for, like, how they get certain things to work. Like, sometimes they need something, like, I think it's, like, in a mirror or something. They just straight up, like, copy paste the model over and, like, things like that. So if you get, like, the certain view, you can, like, see what they've done. And I love things like that. See, I watched the interview for the sculptor for that model. There's a different head for him, but they said to use the other one. I saw a game of thought of you. Yeah, go for it, Cake. I think we've already DM'd on Discord, so go for it. I try to keep them locked down, but I think we're good. I wish I could have half the drip the Nagash has. An alien game with bad mechanics. Oh, is there another alien game? Don't trust her, this is how it starts. It's too late now. I'm in. But yeah, I'll take a look, Cake. I need to, I don't know. I almost threw, like, the ones I'm thinking of in the Discord for you guys to see for tomorrow. But maybe I just say, no, we're playing what I want to play. And you're gonna get over it. Sadie patrolling she is. Well, she's laying down now. We'll go pup her. She's a cutie. She just keeps wanting to play during stream and doesn't understand why I can't just turn around like I normally do and start playing with her. She'll go pop her though. It is literally your stream. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. You right. I don't know. Sometimes there's like a demo or something maybe a lot of people are interested in. So I was kind of curious if there's anything like that, but I don't even know if people have looked at it, so. Hey, Drusilla, welcome in. How are ya? Possess looking spicy this edition? That's good, because we have a bucket of them. How are you? What you up to today? What are you working on? Yeah, thank you, Cake. I appreciate it. I will take a look. Gold, yep, there's the gold we're using. A bucket o' possess, yes. So this is, for anyone who may be coming in, we did a very large Black Legion commission a while back, and this is being added to that army. So now that we have new possessed, these are going in. We will have even more Black Legion, but it just has to wait a little bit here. So for now, we're working on the possessed. More to come. More to come. I guess I'll finish that thought with, if there is a demo you think is a good fit for stream, Feel free to throw it in the Discord chat. Oh my god. Sorry. Sadie jump scare. I'm not used to it because Simon would never do that. So, like, having a dog that actually, like, barks at things outside, it scares me. Hi, Sadie. This is not in the mix. Okay, in person, it's hella loud. Okay, but that's good to know. Nothing's going on outside. She just woke up screaming. Same. Same. Simon was not a normal dog. He wasn't. He was my silly. He was a big cat, essentially, was what my Simon was. Chaotic Stupid, welcome in. I'm glad you joined just in time for Bork. How are you? We're working on Possessed. I would say they're finally get to the point where you can see them a little better on stream. We have a matte black, which is making them kind of difficult, but getting more details on, they're a little easier to see. Avian. Read your sentence out loud. And then look at your emotes. Sadie has opinions. She does. A lot of them. She can't type, so you guys get them on stream. I think the two demos I'll be trying are Dual Corp and Moonstone Island. I have Moonstone Island picked out for tomorrow. I think that looks like a lot of fun. I don't think I know Dual Corp. I'll have to look that one up. Sadie Bork. So Simon's gonna stay the mascot for our stream. All the emotes we have, I'm not gonna be redoing because that's a F ton of money to just have a different colored dog. So sorry if it's disappointing to anyone, but I don't even think our emote artist is taking commissions anymore, unfortunately. So I think I have to find a different artist. So I'm going to see if I can find someone who has a... God, this blade is something awful looking. Just a big old skin blade. That's so gross. The art in dual core is what gets me. I'm going to pull it up here. Let me make sure it's muted. That does look interesting. I'll take a better look here after stream. Saying barking made my dogs bark. Flash knife, right? So chaos. So chaos. That's Sadie always ranting. I mean, I got to rant yesterday. It's only fair she gets it today. Only fair. Alright, here's that. Well, I guess the other thing is this is a tabletop commission, so we won't go too crazy. This is going to be a lot of getting base coats down, getting our washes, and then we'll finish up with some highlights. So nothing too crazy for these boys. It's just very tedious picking out all the details. I'm excited for more Speed Freaks. I know that some of us made it into that, like, early access stuff. How often are they updating that? If you guys don't know Speed Freaks is like the Twisted Metal 40k game. It's with orcs. I should probably go ahead and, like, apply. I just didn't think I would actually give feedback, so I didn't sign up. Man says, I wish I had a skin blade sometimes. Well, you just need to be blessed by a chaos god. That's all. Don't let your dreams be dreams, Mad Scythe. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. There are a few streamer dogs who my dogs get hyped about. So cute. See the list of the paints you're using. So I can list them. The black, if you like that really matte black, is Vallejo Model Color. Slam is ahead of me with the gold. I get a lot of questions about the gold, so that is Retributor Armor. The red that I have on some of their tabards is Mephiston Red. The silver is just Leadbelcher. The off-white that I'm currently using as Rackhearth Flesh. And that's all I've done so far. Because that's what all of our washes and everything will be built off of. Eventually, we'll be using some Dark Reaper for the armor. And probably some Screamer Pink for the flesh. But that'll be a little bit later. Yeah, no problem. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'm sorry if I missed it. Is there something you're working on? Do you have a project on the table? If I missed it, I'm sorry. Too busy getting jump scared by my own talk. Oh. I have a macro on my keyboard at this point. It's actually what I use my Stream Deck for. It's all the commands ready to go. No! You stop that. That's supposed to be a soundboard for you and you know it. Maybe you'll be able to stream when Star Citizen actually comes out. I miss Star Citizen streams. Ooh, I have a Void Dragon to paint, but it's kind of intimidating. I can understand that. It's a very big kit. But it's super cool. I hope that you, I hope you feel confident enough to start it here soon. I understand that, though. The big kits are a lot. I have one I have not wanted to go back to. I have Lord Croak. That's like, I would say 60% done. But there's just so many details on it, so I totally get it. It's a lot. It's a lot. And like 2,000 points of Chaos Space Marines. You get to join me with the gold trim then. Oh, okay, so just a pure Nikki soundboard. Got it. Thanks. Cool. Ray Lawrence says, you know, I just thought of this morning. Trying to come up with a paint scheme feels like some medieval alchemist trying to figure out a concoction. Time I try a different color. It's like adding a newt eye or something. There's just like this weird steam coming off of it. Hey Hardy, welcome in. How are ya? I'm waiting for my Galaxy. Oh, on Star Citizen now. I think I'm in for a long wait. Welcome, welcome. How are you? The orange and white snacks, aren't they fun? They're fun. Slam says, I don't blame you. It's a damn fine ship. Just a shame that it's in, oh my goodness, CIG JPEG form, TM at the moment. That's a lot of letters. What we're on? We're on this. We're on Flesh Blade Boy. Doing good. Been lurking a while. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you, everyone lurking, hanging out with us today. I appreciate it. If anyone is new to stream, I'll throw the things in. I do have my socials if you want to see the other stuff that I've been working on. I've also revamped my YouTube if you want some more video content. Right now, it's a lot of VODs and clips because I'm working on new stuff, but attacking YouTube a little bit more here with Twitch going nuts. And we also have our Discord if you want to come hang out in between streams. There's all the things if you'd like to check those out. Oh, Cloud Imperium Games. Let's see, I've got a Cutter, Gladius, and Corsair to use until the Galaxy's here. So I have not played myself. When Slam streamed, I would watch him play. So I know some Star Citizen things, but not all the things. But I'm glad you're excited. I will do my best to keep up. Do my best. It's not my type of game, but I really like watching others play it. That are like, I would say, I don't want to say more creative, but think of more things to do in a sandbox environment. I'm not so good with sandboxes. Fun fact, eye of newt is actually an old term for mustard seeds. I did not know that. Now you know. Sam says Drake stuff, a pilot of culture, I see. If I can unlock the Kraken in game, I'm going hard. I booted around little Avenger Titan, my little flying penguin. We like watching Slam, waiting, seeing all the gank in the games, yeah. It was fun to watch, especially with like the events and stuff. It's really cool to see everything that has gone into it. And then like what the community does with it too. They're constantly finding their own stuff to do, which is really neat. After the first flight where my throttle was reversed and accelerated right into the wall. That's why we like to watch Slam, yeah. My favorite story is still the one where the guy tried to come help you. And you both exploded. Still my favorite story. It's so good. The poor dude. Oh, shit. Whenever someone mentions Star Citizen, that's the story I think of. Alright, let's paint a few more chaos toesies. I'll never forget him typing "I'm sorry" in chat just before he absolutely painted into a space station. So good. As my body ragdolls around his passenger compartment. So funny. It says, "I'm no pilot." I don't think that's what planes are supposed to do. It's so good, though. Worth it. Real Looney Tunes moment. Worth it. You can end the stream. I'm also spiraling. No, together we can do this, Slam. I need the win today. I need the win. We're gonna do this. I assure you, I cannot. Hey, Bramage, welcome in. How are you today? It's good to see you. We are working on some Chaos Possessed and talking a little bit about Star Citizen as you come in. I was trying to remember the full story so I could tell it for Slams. From what I remember, he needed a ride somewhere else. So a new player volunteered to do this, but was still learning things. And they both crashed pretty promptly. And I don't remember all of the specifics, but pretty good. Together, I believe you can both demonstrate disaster. That's it. And then the poor newbie apologizing in chat for just trying to help. Nothing like trying to pinwash. Hearing Nikki giggle and Slam being mortified. Not gonna lie, I'm excited for the new Space Marine game that Slam and I can stream together. I think that'll be fun. If Slam can't stream, we'll just, bring him onto this stream. That's how it works, right? That's how it works. Hey, Scriptred, welcome in. How are you today? A buddy of mine has been trying to convince me to play Star Citizen. Every time I watch him play, he spends at least 60% of the time complaining about glitches, bugs, and mechanics. This is not top-tier advertising. There is still a long way to go, but what they have is honestly pretty impressive. It is pretty cool what they've been able to do. But there's still a fair amount of stuff, yeah. Slam says, to be honest, when he asked me, how do I land? That might have been a space red flag. But you know what? They have to learn. I mean, everyone has to learn at some point, right? I imagine that's probably a lesson a lot of people in that game learned the hard way. I would imagine, if I had to guess. Our powers combined can create a world of OSHA violations. That's right. Space Marine 2 looks great. I'm very excited. Space Marine 2 will now say it only a single player, just like Dawn of War. So the first time I decided to semi-RP and catch a ride instead of waiting 7 minutes to respawn my ship. And what did we learn? Your PC crashed. Welcome back, Mad Cat. Sorry, your PC crashed on you. That's annoying. We're happy to have you back. A crash is technically a landing. That's true. That is true. Our little newbie did very well then. He landed it. Get your ride. That's right. Oh, I don't have any friends that like Warhammer. Well, you have 72 friends in here that like Warhammer. How are you? Hey, Snezak. We are painting some chaos today. That's what we're doing. What are you up to? They're looking a little funky right now with their, she goes again. With her black armor and now just details, but... 3-player co-op seems weird. I'm sure there's a reason though, but why not 4? Yeah, I don't know. I assume it's the, like, squad makeup. I feel like 4 could get pretty chaotic. I think I would have expected 2, so 3 is a nice surprise. -1. I tease, Mosley. 71. I don't like Warhammer. Everyone's taking themselves out of the list. Chat's like, no. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for friends. Let's go. Space Marine 1 had 3 Marines in a squad, yeah. So keeping it consistent, yeah. What if friends? So yeah, when that comes out, Slam has said that we'll stream it up, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. Then you guys can watch the insanity live. Instead of hearing my stories of poor Slam being tortured. You can watch him be tortured in real time. It'll be great. She is losing her mind. And for what? Since there's nothing much, about to play some Vermintide 2. Nice. Enjoy. Dex says, I don't like Warhammer. 4 armies just appeared in this room. None of them have actually been played, but they're here. To be fair, I have also not played in a long time. But the armies keep growing. Watching Slam be tortured in real time is one of my favorite things, right? This is the place for you, Cake. Alright, let's do a little bit of our Screamer Pink, and then I will wrap up and get some lunch, because I am hungry. Will Badger be your third? If he can. If he can and he's interested, he is welcome. Where the heck is my color? There it is. I'm gonna do that and Screamer Pink actually. I'll take both. He has to get it on Game Pass. I will break him. That's the condition. You can join us if it's Game Pass. Someday Darktide will be released for PlayStation. I hope we get some updates for that. We played some Darktide here on stream. I'm just sad that it turned out the way that it did. I'm sad. What's for lunch? That's a good question, Cake. I don't actually know yet. I have to figure that out. I finally got into Arena, one sealed game with Burbs. Boot says, I've got 3 Sigma armies in different stages of completion and one 40k army. Not loving the 10th edition rule, so I might give it a pass. It's more time to paint. Random says, I don't like Warhammer. I'm in a toxic relationship with Games Workshop. You uninstalled Darktide Hoot? I probably should too, honestly. I'm just sad. Dex is painting Remora drones right now, because even if I was off my nut mad and wanted to give Forge World 60 euro for 2 drones, they've been out of stock for a year. You're going to Warhammer Land. Jealous. Jealous? But says I was going to do a PB&J, but the jelly had mold. Sadness. Sadness. Alright, let's work on, oh, he's got these creepy tentacly bits. Let's get some of that painted. Scoop out the mold and eat the rest. Gross. Gross. Don't do that. In case it has to be said, don't do that. Mold jelly is just jelly with more protein. Chat, stop trying to kill. Stop trying to kill chat. Chat, ignore the rest of chat. For the rest of today. Just ignore them. Don't look at them, look at me. Did you see that Manchester store display that was on Warcom? I did, yeah. That was pretty insane. Mrs. Panda requested hate chicken, so I got that. We got some the other night. It really stinks that they have the best chicken sandwich. I kind of hate it. It's like a sour beer. You're just, God, double fermenting your jelly. Oh, chat. I'm worried about you. Yeah, it's fine. You'll only get double pneumonia. Yeah, there's refried beans, not re-fermented jam. Oh, no. This is when we have the cooking stream with Nikki. One cancels out the other, says Badger. It's simple math. Badger, are you going to come play Space Marine 2 with us? There have been requests in the chat. If we do that, I have to set up my push-to-talk buttons. I should do that now, ahead of time. Squishman says I grabbed some canned Baja Blast from the store, so I'm good for a bit. Hell yeah. Baja Blast. You have to get it on Game Pass like us. That's right, so we can play together. Yes. Yep. Them's the rules. Why would they enforce that trash? Because Game Pass is good. Because Game Pass good. It's okay. I'm working on cake, too. Working on it. Literally the worst. Alright, let's see. What else we got here? That was a sore subject, but Drop Frame's really going to town bashing the Partner Press program. They should. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad they are. I'm glad they are. No, it's okay. Feel free to talk, stream and stuff. It's all good. I'll be vulnerable here for a second. Bear with me, chat. Yesterday was the first day since going full-time that I honestly thought Maybe I should just go back to corporate. Maybe I should get the resume updated. Yesterday was that bad. It's been very frustrating trying to figure some of this out. But that's okay. We thought through it, and now we're going to try and figure things out. And then, maybe update it in the meantime. Yeah, feels bad, man. Feels bad. I was real down yesterday, but we're going to figure it out. So thank you to everyone for all the support. It's rough. And I say that because you might hear that from other streamers as well, or maybe notice that things are a little off as we're all trying to figure it out. Burner Plus program really screws a ton of people. The only winner is Twitch. And like, are they even a winner? Is my thing. Like, it doesn't really help anyone. You know? That's, I think, would be my argument. Because now you've got all this bad PR and you've got a lot of upset streamers. You have streamers like myself also looking at YouTube and Kick and all that. Is this due to changes in the platform? Part that, I think it's the changes are just kind of a sign of more to come. Bramish is how I would sum it up the best. They're just not top dog anymore. Yeah, with big streamers now leaving, investing more in YouTube, things like that. Oh, thank you, Cake. I appreciate it. Twitch is surely a dumpster fire, but here YouTube Arena was a good time. It's the feeling of starting like basically over there is tough. Hope you figured out. I know how much you hate that idea. Yeah, that's the thing, is I absolutely don't want to do it. But that was the first time I had that thought. Like, seriously. Yeah. What color is this fleshy tone? This fleshy tone is Bugman's Glow. If you like the off-white, that is Rakarth Flush. So I'll leave those here as we talk. Please don't go. Imagine if you left us alone with Slam. I know. No, I don't want to. That's the thing, chat. Don't think I'm jumping ship, but yeah, that was a big sign for me. It was like the first time that I've had that thought. It's like, shit. We've reached that point. I've had this thought. That's not a good sign. They're top dog. Yeah, and they just seem to keep shooting themselves in the feet is the hard part. The canary in the coal mine. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Bramage. Tech companies love to preview bad changes, say, oh, never mind, then sneak it back when people forget. That's the thing, is they'll put out something that's really bad, and then they'll come back with something, well, it's not as bad as that first thing we showed you, and it's like, is that supposed to win me over? So yeah, it's very much that feeling. But that's okay, we're gonna figure it out, chat. But if you see me down, like a little down, that might be why. We'll figure it out. I get that. Nikki says Badger. It's an exhausting thought. I have maximum faith in you. Unlike faith in Twitch. That's fair. Thank you, Badger. I appreciate it. Wherever you head, we'll be there. You can't escape. Thank you, Slam. Yeah, then why show the first thing? It's, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, if anyone, I'll throw the YouTube in the thing again, just in case. I said I will throw, there we go. YouTube is where I'm going to be putting VODs, clips. We're going to be building that up. I think eventually I would like to try a live stream over there, just to see what it's like. I know they continue to work on for live streaming, Twitch is still the best. But the fact that YouTube keeps all your VODs, everything kind of works off each other. For those who like the peek behind the curtain, the split for partner is 70-30 for money versus 50-50 here on Twitch, so it is better once you are monetized. But yeah, we won't be leaving Twitch, but I'm going to be putting extra stuff on YouTube, if that makes sense. So if you don't mind giving me a subscribe over there, go check out what we've got. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm working real hard to get it all up and running. Oh, thank you, Jazzy. Oh, Lord, what is my YouTube name? Yeah, sorry. Everyone now having to figure out their Google accounts. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. But it'll be mini painting and gaming just like here. Basically, I revamped it to remove all the studio stuff to match the stream better. So That's what I'm working on in the middle. And yes, so when I say subscribe for YouTube, that's a follow. Their members are subscriptions for Twitch. So a subscribe is a follow. So it's a whole new set of jargon to learn as well. YouTube live stream, honestly, wasn't too bad. Less than polished here, but still expected. I would like to give it a shot. Like if we just take one of our Wednesday streams and do it over there. Or we do a Thursday stream or something. Give it a try. Live streams also help with getting to partner. So that is counted as watch time. So it would be good for us to do it. And it's possible to dual stream a software so you can double dip. Not to YouTube. You can do it to Instagram and TikTok. You can't do it to YouTube. The problem is my Google account's my real life account, so probably less butt-centric. I just assumed you were butts across the board. Butts all the way down. Yeah, that was the other change. Is it used to be if you weren't affiliate or partner, so if you weren't getting money from Twitch, you could simulcast. That's what Ninja, the larger streamer, was doing. They've now made it all. They apparently didn't like that happening, so. Well, they took that away too. But I think that's the thing, is lots of little things like that that are anti-creator keep happening. Is why we're looking at other options. Throwing the net a little wider. Omnibut. Do we have to label butts 1,000 times? I think so. What a time to be alive. That's right. We'll just split them up, Slam. And I'll take I'll take a few. So thank you everyone, especially when I'm just like talking out loud or thinking out loud about some of these things. I do appreciate it. I did mention that I'd like to bring Whip Wednesday back over on YouTube, so it's a video rather than a stream, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense on Twitch. It makes way more sense on YouTube. So things like that are what I'm trying to think through and figure out right now. Mrs. Butts loves it when I tell her that's what I call her to my internet painting friends. I'm sure she loves being Mrs. Butts. Could also do Sadie Paints a Mini. So I think Slam had actually mentioned that, and I jotted it down as well. I was going to let her pick a project. Because I think it'd be cute. Like Whip Wednesdays on VOD, yeah. So I would say, I don't know when it would start, but if you are interested in being in something like that, make sure you post your work in progress in the Discord. And then when we do start it, when I'm able to get that up and running, we'll do that. Because then we can take the time, go through everything. Dipper paw and paint, pressed a mini, done. I was gonna do the, you know, the TikToks where you do like the index cards and it has like 2 different options. Have her pick those. So like, do we work on Warhammer or Malifaux? And then she gets to pick this faction or this faction. She gets to pick. And then we paint. Bring the TikTok type thing over. I know we're going a little over, but it's kind of nice to talk through some of this. Watch her pick the House of Forgotten. Stop talking to my dog off stream. I didn't think I'd have to say that. But stop influencing my dog, please. Hide some treats in the box for the project you really want done. It's like, oh, she really wants this one. Yeah, see? Ravenlord's on to me already. We can turn this into Antiques Roadshow for minis. Nikki estimates how much people devalued their minis with their paint shop. I just only have projects from Wasted Mind. What is this? You have to paint the banana fur with her fur color. Slam. Slam. Alright, and this is where we're gonna wrap it up. Sadie will bake a lewdba every time. I have faith. She knows this community. She knows what the people want. She knows what's up. His stream is bully. Stream is bully. Big bully. Big bully. But yeah, thank you everyone for talking through some of that with me. It does help getting to like talk it out. Otherwise it's just me figuring out what the heck I'm supposed to do. I think you can hear in my voice how well that's going. So once we reach rock bottom, the only way is up. Lehman Ruskin version that's Nikki. The wolves are Simon and Sadie. That'd be cute. Alright, chat. I think I am going to wrap it up. Not because I'm sad about Hounds of Morkai, but because I need lunch. So, thank you for sticking through, you know, painting through the void. We did get a lot of work on details and things. So they are at the point where they're going to get a lot of washes, and then I'll keep working on them from here. So we got a lot done. We will be back tomorrow with video games. We're going to do Steam Next Fest. So we're going to pick out some cute game demos and try some demos here on stream. See if there's any games we're all interested in. I'll try and find a fun mix of stuff that I think you guys will like. So hang tight. I'm going to try and find someone to raid. Thank you so much for all the support. All the links are there in chat. Thank you, Slam. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.